Hi, Kim. Riwon, good evening.
Hello.
Oh, hello. Oh, I can see your hair now. It's not that
Uh,
bad.
yeah,
It's not that bad. It's good.
it's back.
Oh, it's back. Okay, so it's back on its original form. Oh, that's good. Okay, so again, good evening once again. So, how are you tonight?
Well, oh, sorry, I didn't hear well.
How are you tonight?
I'm good.
Okay, that's great. So, now I will going to share my your book now to you. Do you have your own book?
No.
Okay, don't worry about it. So
Okay.
here is the 9B where we will going to talk about smoke jumpers. But before that, let's try to have something about this topic. So we will going to read a phrase first before answering some activities. So can you please try to read this phrase?
Thousands of wildfires occur around the world every year. These fires burn millions of hectares of land.
Okay, so on this activity, you will going to use three words which are wildfires, burn, and hectares. So let's try to have now the definitions. So what is the answer in number one?
Mm, bur- burn is to damage by fire.
Okay, very good. Next.
Mm, Hectares is an area of land that is 10,000 square meters.
Mm-hmm.
Um, Wildfires is a large fire that spreads quickly through a forest or over grassland.
Okay, very good. So we are all then having the definitions of each word. So we will be moving on now on this one where we will go to talk about smoke jumpers. So on this one, every year wildfires destroy millions of hectares of forest land and homes are damaged and thousands of people die. But smoke jumpers help to stop this kind of disaster or natural disaster like wildfires. So can you please try to read first the A and B?
Smoke jumpers are a special type of firefighter. They jump from planes or are lowered by helicopters into areas that are difficult to reach by car or on foot, such as the middle of a mountain forest. The race to put our fires as fast as they can. At a fire site, smoke jumpers first examine the land and decide how to fight the fire. Their main goal is to stop a fire from spreading or to slow its progress until full ground-based firefighters arrive. Using basic equipment such as shovels and axes, smoke jumpers clear land of burnable material like dry grass and dead trees. They carry water with them too, but only a limited amount.
Would it? Okay, so now let's try to have this one. Sorry about that. The dog is barking outside. So now, smoke jumpers. So the smoke jumpers are also a special type of firefighters. But smoke jumpers are the one who jump from a plane or a lowered by helicopters into areas that are difficult to reach out. For example, they usually the one who go on a wildfire where a wildfire mostly happen in the middle of a forest, okay, that is difficult to reach out by a fire truck. Okay, that's why they uses mainly airplanes and a helicopter. On the other hand, at the site fire, smoke jumpers also also is the one who first examine the land and decide how to fight the fire. Okay? And also, their main goal is to stop a fire from spreading out or to slow its progress until a full ground-based firefighter arrives. So what do you mean by full ground-based firefighters?
Mm, if it stops when fire fight until firefighters come to
Okay.
uh,
Okay, so once again, smoke jumpers are special type. So smoke jumpers is just a type of firefighters, and also a full ground-based firefighters is also a type of firefighters. Where when you say full ground or ground-based firefighter, they are the one who is on the ground or on the land. The usual firefighters who use fire trucks. They are them, the ground-based firefighters. Okay, the usual firefighters that you can see driving or using a fire truck. Okay,
yes.
so let's try to move on with this. Another thing, the ground-based firefighter used basic equipment such as shovel and axes, but smoke jumpers are the one who clear land or burnable materials like dry grass or dead trees. They also carry the water with them too, but only a limited amount. Okay, because they cannot have an unlimited amount of water using a plane or a helicopter, because the one that has an unlimited amount of water are the fire trucks. Okay, any more questions?
No.
No. So let's try to move on now with letters C and D.
Although the majority of smoke jumpers are men, more women are joining now. The most important factors are our height and weight. Smoke jumpers employed in the United States, for example, must be between 112 and 200 pounds to, so they don't get blown away by the strong winds or get hurt when they land. Smoke jumpers must also be capable of surviving in the mid wilderness.
Wilderness.
Wilderness. In Russia, many smoke jumpers know how to find foods in the forest and can even make simple furniture from trees. The work is dangerous and the hours are long. But for these firefighters, smoke jumping isn't just an occupation. They love being able to jump out of planes, fire fires, and live in the forest. As 28 years old Russian smoke jumper Alexei Tishin says, this is the best job for a tough guy.
Yes, good. That's the one. So here, although the majority of smoke jumpers are all men, but right now more women are joining. But there is a requirement or important factors that you need to consider, like your height and weight. Because smoke jumpers employed in the United States, for example, must between 120 pounds or 200 pounds, that is between 54 to 91 kilograms. Okay, they require that kind of weight because they need it, because they will not going to blown away by the strong winds and get hurt when they land. Another thing, smoke jumpers must also be capable of surviving the wilderness, meaning they should be or they need to survive, or they have the capability, or they are capable to survive, especially on the wild or in the forest. Lastly, this kind of work is dangerous because it requires a long hours of time. But for these firefighters, smoke jumping isn't just an occupation because they love what they do. Because if you love what you do, or what you are doing, you will not going to think that it is too tough because you love what you are doing. Like the 28 years old Russian who is electrician that says that this is the best job for tough guys. And any questions?
No.
No. So let's try to move on with the next one if there are any. Okay, there's no any thing. So here is the reading comprehension where you will be having. Okay, let's try to have 1, 2, and 3 first.
What is the reading mainly about? Mm, who who smoke jumpers are and what they do.
Okay, great. It's the one. How about the second question?
When a smoke fire reaches a fire site, what is the first thing he or she does? Mm,
Chicken trip sa po.
mm, Clear the land.
Clear the land.
Ha?
Okay, so as you can see, smoke jumpers are the one who are on the sky, where they are the one who are the one who ride the plane or a helicopter, meaning they can see the land um when they are up above the sky. So what is the first thing that they will going to do?
Uh, Study the land.
Yes, they are the one who will going to study the land first. Now, how about number 3?
If you want to be a smoke jumper, you must be within a certain weight range.
Okay, good. 4.
Which of the following is not mentioned in the reading? Mm, s- Smoke jumpers are paid more than regular firefighters.
Yes, they didn't mention it. Now, let's have number 5.
In electrician's opinion, why do people become smoke jumpers? For the excitement.
Yes, it is. So, what do you think? Or why do you think they become smoke jumpers because of this excitement?
Um, because um, they have to go inside the forest, so it's quite dangerous than just watering in above the mountains. So I think they like the thrill in the forest.
Yeah, okay, so they like the thrill and everything. Okay, very good. Because for them, maybe jumping out from a plane or helicopter is thrilling to them, and it gives them excitement or happiness. Okay, now let's have letter B. So this one is a short answer where you need to write or answer some question, and by using information from the reading or passage. So let's try to have the first question. So what are the two types of equipment that a smoke jumper uses?
The mm, they use
Mm-hmm.
the oh
Do you want to see it?
yes.
Okay, no worries about it.
Sho shovels and axes?
Yes, okay. Do you know what is axis?
No.
It is a kind of square blade like this one. I will just going to draw it. This is a handle and this one is the blade, like an axe.
Oh.
Okay, that is an axe. Now, any questions?
No.
No. So let's try to move in now with the next one, where the second question is, what does a smoke jumper clear from the land?
What does us clear from the land?
Yeah. So when the forest is burning, they will going to clear something to to those fire that will not to prevent the spreading of the fire.
Yes.
They need to clear something. So what is the thing that they need to clear?
The water?
The water? No.
Uh, so they go into the forest, so they have to protect the land that it's in dead woods and
Mm-hmm.
dry grass, so they have to clear them.
Yes, yes, that's the one. The dry grass. They need to clear the dry grass around the or that surrounds the fire, because if you clear those things, the fire you will going to prevent the fire from spreading out. Okay, now let's try to have number 3. So what is an example of an outdoor survival skill that a smoke jumper needs?
To survive in a wild forest.
Okay, that's the one. Very good. They need to survive in the wild forest, or they need to be capable of surviving the wilderness. Very good. Now, let's try to move on with the next. So here is the annotating, text number 2. So it is useful to annotate a text by highlighting the key information or underlining new words. And then after that, you need to define them and circling important numbers or statistics. So on this one, we will going to look at the main ideas below. Write each one next to the correct paragraph from A to D and reading B.
Mm,
Okay, let's try to. I will just going to. Okay, wait for a moment. It's too hard to back and doing back and forth. I will just going to send it on our chat box, and you can try to look at it. Can you see it?
but
It's too small.
yes.
Oh no. Okay. So let's see some activity that don't need to go back.
Okay. Uh, mm, Smoke jumpers are uh,
It's too hard. Okay.
oh,
Okay, don't worry. So let's try to skip this one. So here is the critical thinking, the next one. So ranking is speculating. So rank these jobs 1 to 7. So 1 is the most dangerous, 7 is the least dangerous. Then compare the answer with the partner. Okay, so you all you need to do is to number the jobs by rank. So this is
Hmm.
according to you. You can use your pen.
Okay. Rank this. Compare answers. Most dangerous, least dangerous.
Mhm.
What is a journalist?
Okay, so a war journalist is those people who document the war. They are the one who write something about the war. So it means that when there is a war, there are people who are also on the war because they are the one who document the things that happened.
Uh, so it's just for my opinion, no
Yes,
answer.
yes, it is.
Oh. Hmm. What is this? A wind clear highway.
A window cleaner of a high-rise building. For example, there is a condominium or a high building where it has 50 floors. So a window cleaner is the one who clean the window outside the building.
Oh.
So they are the one who are hanging outside the building and clean your windows.
Oh. Hmm. What is private detective?
A private detective are those person who spy you.
Fighting?
Spy.
A spy. Okay.
Okay, all done?
Yes.
Okay, so let's see. I will just going to try to rank this kind of job, so, and we will just going to compare our answer. The first one for me is this one. No. Let's try to have the most dangerous for me. One, two, um, three, 4, 5, 6, and 7.
Mm,
Okay, so your one is the commercial airline pilot. So why is that your answer? Most dangerous one.
mm, because the pilot have to um drive the plane which carries hundreds of people.
Yes, okay, you have a point. Okay, that's a good
Yeah.
one. Okay, so and let's try to have the least dangerous for you. A long distance truck driver. Why it is a less dangerous job for you?
Oh, because I think a long distance truck is not really that dangerous.
Okay, so that is your opinion. But as you can see here, a long distance when it comes to a truck, they drive for about 12 hours and above. Okay, because
Oh.
maybe those truck has an item inside where they need to deliver, and some of those deliveries have um a schedule of time, okay, that they need to deliver. So there is also some instance that they have a limited time. That's why they will not going to sleep, and then they will just going
Mm,
to just drive for about 12 hours or above. So it's also a dangerous job, because if you sleep, or if you fell asleep while driving, it might cause an accident.
yeah.
Okay. Okay. Now, do you have any more questions about this one?
No.
No questions. And we also have a circus performer here where we are the same. Okay. So why is circus performer is your fifth?
Um, because the circus is the show which the professional people do, like tricks, but
Yes.
so uh it's professional, so it's not really that dangerous, but uh it have a risk,
Yeah,
like
okay.
walking the rope and training the tigers. So
Yeah, okay. That's the one, yes. But yeah, you have a point, because some of them are dangerous, like crossing a rope or trading a tiger. And also, there are also some circus performer just that is just entertaining people, like doing magic or doing an acrobat or something.
yeah.
Okay, so now all done with this. So let's try to move on now with the next one, which is the vocabulary practice. So here, all you need to do again is to complete the information with the words from the box. So you have, okay, here, capable, employed, equipment, majority, occupation, and race.
As an 18-year-old student, A.G. Costin lived with his family during the week, but on the weekends. Costin lives and works at the fire station where he was employed as a volunteer firefighter.
Mm-hmm.
Several times each weekend, he had to mm, I want to keep it in a
Okay,
blank.
okay, it's no worries about it.
Okay, firefighting is a dangerous mm, majority
Firefighting is a dangerous.
race occupation equipment.
Or
Mm,
fighting or firefighter.
im,
If you want to skip, it's alright.
mm, to to get the job, Costin took classes and learned safety skills. He also learned to use firefighting mm, equipment such as axes and hoses. After Costin became Majority of using this well. Capable of using this well, he was allowed to work inside burning buildings. Although firefighters spend a majority of their time putting out fires, they also rescue people from accidents and other dangerous situations. Huston hopes to be a flight paramedic in the future, but he will never forget his days as a firefighter.
Okay. So how about your 2 and 3?
Mm, 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 Race,
Okay, yeah, you need to raise this the scene of fire.
occupa- occupation,
Yes, occupation. Because firefighting is the other word for firefighter. They're the one who fight fires. That's why this
yes,
this kind of job is too dangerous to them. Any more questions?
no,
Okay, no. So how about what do you mean by the word um paramedic? Flight paramedic.
paramedic, where is it?
Here.
Ah, it means that like co-pilot who drives the plane in
Mm-hmm. Coston hopes to be a flight paramedic. So flight paramedic is also a kind of occupation where a paramedic is the one who assists or give first aids because they are the one who are a medical professional who are specialized in emergency treatment. Okay?
emergency.
Yeah. So paramedic are those professional or medical professional. They are the one who give first aid or they are the one who gives an emergency treatment.
Mm,
Any more questions?
uh, I didn't understand the
At the,
exact meaning of
okay, one more time. Paramedic. Okay, paramedic are those person or medical professional who are specialized of giving first aid to someone who are hurt or they are the one who give an emergency treatment. For example, there is an accident, okay, where the
okay.
people are injured. Okay, they have a fractured bones or a cut on their body. So paramedic is the one who will going to respond on those emergencies and give first aid. And after giving first aid or medical treatment to those people who are injured, they are also the one who will going to bring the patients to the hospital.
Okay.
Any questions?
No.
No. All clear?
Yes.
Yes, thank you. Now, let's try to move on with this one. So all you need to do is to complete each sentence with the correct answer, A or B.
If something is limited, it is in short supply. If you destroy something, it can never be used again. We measured heights in kilometers. If a book is the middle of a table, it is in the center of the table.
The middle or center. And once again, height is measured in centimeters.
Centimeters.
Yes. I think because you answered earlier is kilometers.
What did I say?
Yes. If I didn't hear wrong. Okay, now let's try to move on with the next. So here is the last one for tonight. So we can add meant to some verbs to form nouns like equip. Okay, so equip is a noun, and if we add meant, it will going to be, oh, an equipment. And you need to complete the sentences using the verbs in the box. And one verb is extra again.
The new smoke jumpers is getting better at his job, but there is still room for mm, the new smoke jumper is getting better at his job.
Mm-hmm.
What is the his referred to?
Okay, so new jumper is getting better at his job. So his is refers to those smoke jumper. They just use the term his.
But there is still room
Mhm.
for employment.
Employment.
Yes.
Okay, look at this one. A new sky smoke jumper is getting better in his job, meaning those new employed smoke jumper is getting better even though they are just new employee. But there is still room for
Um, there is still room for improvement.
yes, because what you mean the word or the phrase still room for improvement is that they are still some things that they need to improve even though they are getting better on their job as a smoke jumper.
So, new smoke jumper is getting better at his job.
Mm-hmm.
His job refers the new smoke jumper,
Yes,
but room for
room
uh,
for improvement.
there's still room for improvement.
Any question for
Okay.
are you confused about room for improvement?
Yes.
Okay, so as you can see here, room for improvement means that there is still a possibility or hope that someone will going to improve on the things that they do. Okay, so even
So it's not the room.
yeah, not the room like a
Wow.
classroom or
Ah.
a bedroom, not the room.
Yeah.
Okay, it's because let's try to have some synonyms. The synonyms of this is like improvement or those opportunities that they need to improve, not the usual room that we have.
Okay.
Okay, let's have two.
Besides a shovel, what other equipment does an archaeologist need?
Mhm.
After graduating from college, he found employment at a local bank.
Okay, all done with this one. So, any more questions about this? Riwon?
No.
Okay, so that will be all for tonight. So, on our next class, we will be having a new topic again. So, that will be all. Thank you and have a good night. Okay,
Bye.
bye. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.